Luke?
Hey, Coach, just general thoughts on the tough match today.
Yeah, disappointed, obviously. Certain areas disappointed me. Thought we started pretty good, moved the ball well, finding Kling and Hina, which was part of the game plan. Thought when we pressed them correctly and what we'd worked on, and with a static press, especially from their goal kicks, turned over and got opportunities. Yeah, what disappointed me though, like set pieces, corners, throw-ins, and we talked before the game about little moments deciding games, and I felt that we didn't take care of the ball well enough. A lot of unforced errors collectively, not one individual, just collectively gave the ball away, which then allows some momentum for set pieces of corners or throw-ins, and we just weren't at our best. And obviously big games, big teams, a lot of confidence coming in, good attacking unit. You need to be at your best, and I felt that they didn't earn the goals. We just were a little bit off today and gave them that fuel and energy to then get into the driver's seat. And yeah, disappointing. We'll have to regroup in the dressing room as well, and just make sure, we've talked about this as a group over the last couple of years, but making sure that if you get hit, you bounce back up right away. That's after a goal, and not sinking and going again, or not looking to the person to your left or to your right for excuses. It's just taking that responsibility and the pride in the badge. And I will say, I told them at halftime, it wasn't good enough for us. But the second half, obviously, we tied 1-1 and they sat off a little bit, but it was a better performance. So they didn't give up. They kept fighting. They kept battling. Felt we got bullied a little bit, and the fouls weren't going our way. Little decisions here and there, constant against us today. But we have to look internally. I'll take full responsibility for the team's performance today, and we'll look at it tactically, making sure that when we work the press and we get that right and did it well, that's what we need to keep doing, and we need to keep playing our football, sticking to our game plan, not fearful of the opposition or being a little bit tentative because we know they've got quality behind the ball, because we've got quality, and that's what I need us to become more in these big games.
And then Rob, this team has a lot of great leaders on it. What's going to be the kind of the messaging from the leaders and just from the coaches heading into this next game against Utah?
Yeah, I think, look, shrug it off. It's football. We weren't at our best today. Look, congratulations, Kansas, good team. You play against a good team like that, we need to be at our best. I thought for 30 minutes it was even, 28 minutes. Not much in it, chance here or there. We let them get a bit of momentum. But collectively, not just Elise, I've talked about it. This group, this squad, I have full trust in them. They've been excellent. We've dipped below that standard today. So it's how do we respond individually, collectively. I need 27 leaders in the dressing room. The staff will step up. I'll accept responsibility, and we'll go again with a renewed vigor to get it right against Utah away.
Yeah, then Rob, I also want to talk about Kling. She got the start in midfield today, and just kind of how important was to give Kling those type of opportunities moving forward as well.
Yeah, I think, we're been a little bit unlucky with some injuries across the midfield, and Olivia Waikatar as well, going down just before kickoff, and we'd planned to, play Kling in there. She's so good technically and understands tactically what we needed. I just felt the support around the midfield and our shifting across and trying to access the forwards. We didn't quite get the press what we'd practiced and what we'd tactically wanted to do, because we wanted our three to access their back three, and we knew they'd have little rollouts or the fullback would be pushed on, and it was just how to deal with that. I thought when we were brave and did it really well, and Kelly and Becky knocked across, we could release Nicole, and then that stops the work rate across the midfield, because you're asking a lot of Hina and Kling to shift, and teams will target that space, as do we. So yeah, Kling's got a ton of experience. You can see she's a fan favourite for a reason. She's got the quality to play there, even though it's filling a gap right now. And obviously important to get Sam back in the midfield, and you can see the composure in that, and hopefully we can continue to get back to our full strength, so that we're finding the right solutions with players in their best positions always.
Yeah, and then we've had kind of 3 goals in the last 4 games scored, and how does this team look to get back to the level that they're used to, that people are used to seeing?
Yeah, I mean, continued work. If you look at, we had a great chance first half. Izzy offered a press, little half chances here or there, but we've got to continue to do what makes us, good. Obviously, we're missing a Weaver and a Moultrie and some of that attacking talent, but we have the talent in the dressing room. And for some, it's gaining experience or legs in these big matches, and it takes a little bit of time finding the right blend and the balance. But yeah, we need to increase our expected goals, and we've done 2 days of work on it. More runs in behind, stretching into those half spaces, pulling the opposition out. Like we've worked continually on the defending, it's front to back, that the attacking has to be the same. There's not one person to blame, it's a collective effort. And I have to find the right solutions as the coach to put them out and make sure that we can execute the game plan, because at times when we did it today, we were right there. Unfortunately, like I say, we gave the ball away too often today. And that, you can't do that in these big games.
Yeah, and then a lot of players did step up in light of injury and such. Are there any that you'd like to highlight specifically in this match as stepping up?
No, I think, look, we win as a team, lose as a team, and that's the way it is, and players getting to go in. Another 16 are out there today. Just apologise, obviously, to the fans on a Sunday afternoon. Big crowd again supporting us. That we fell below the standard that we've shown since I've been in charge. And yeah, we'll go again. I'll have to take that one on the chin, take full responsibility for it, and make sure that we'll come out firing in the next game.